Here are a few things that you might come across while inspecting a property, and these are post bases, and they're used to hold up or support a post that might be supporting a deck or a patio. And here we actually have them supporting a patio. Now the reason why I'm making the video is to give you a little insight. If you do come across something like this, it should tell you that there's a concrete footing underneath, and they're not always going to be easy to remove. Here's a deck with the post supports and the footings. Of course, this one doesn't have a concrete footing on it. I wanted to give you an idea what it would look like without a concrete footing. Of course, this is just for an example. You've got to have a concrete footing, some type of support underneath these things. Here's what you might be looking at and wondering what the heck's underneath the ground. And of course, this is what might be under the ground. So you might have a large concrete footing underneath there. And that's probably the reason why the people left this in the ground, was because they couldn't dig it out. And now you know who, if you buy the property, you're going to have to remove that stuff if you do have to remove it. Now, there is something you can always do if you don't want to remove something like this. You can always dig a hole right next to it, a little deeper, and then just push this baby right into it. But if you can, break this stuff and get it out of there. Leftover stuff like this just usually creates problems somewhere down the line for someone else. So here's what you would probably be looking more at: a 12 by 12 by 12, 12 inches, 12 inches, and then 12 inches deep. That would be more of a standard footing for a small deck like this. Zoom in on the hardware here. This is what the hardware would look like without the post. And of course, that's what it would look like if we fill the dirt in. So anyway, I hope this helps. If it does, hit the old thumbs up button. And again, when you come across something like this, it's usually left in there for a reason. And of course, it can also give you an idea that there might have been a previous porch or deck here. If there was a porch that was tied into the roof, you are going to need to inspect the overhang on the roof. Inspect this area to make sure that it isn't messed up from when they removed the porch. Same thing with a deck. If it's a deck that tied into the house, you might be able to see clues of nails and bolts or whatever that have been removed that have damaged the building. And if that wasn't fixed or repaired correctly, it could lead to some problems also.